Yo, what's happening, everyone? So, streaming on my Mac instead of the PlayStation 4. So, as I've got a few things to announce today, so it's probably better to announce it through this medium rather than through like a little small screen with a bit of gameplay. So, yeah, basically this is going to be like a Q&A type sort of stream where I'm just going to talk about some stuff. Yeah. I'll just wait for a couple more people, then we'll definitely get the announcement going. So how's everyone doing today? What are you all up to? Probably just play a little bit of chill, you know, since it's Friday night. Dog's chilling over there. Yeah, she's really chilled. Here for the announcement. Nice one. Just let me know if you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, Daisy's asleep. Daisy's asleep. Good stuff, good stuff. So I'm just going to wait for a couple more people and then I'll make the proper announcement. But other than that, it's like, it's good that you can hear me. It's good you can see me, right? You can see what I'm doing. As long as it's clear. It's showing a blank screen. Oh, no way. Can other people see me? Ah, no way, okay. I'll make sure that other people can see me though. So, yo! V6 Mick, how you doing? Nice one, Risky. All good, all good. So, yo. I'm gonna check Twitter. Let's see what's going on in Twitter. Okay. Yeah, so I just thought like, just relax for a little bit. I'm just trying to get everyone on the stream. You know, it's just, you know, make sure everyone's ready for the announcement. I don't know whether you guys got any clues. You guys want any guesses on what the announcement will be? And I thought I'd just play like a bit of chilled music, you know, just to, you know, calm the situation down a little bit. You know, like lately I've been a bit anxious about the whole thing, you know? Hopefully the cam's all good. So, any guesses? Any guesses? I'm just letting other people know that I'm live. Alright. Guys, check Twitter very shortly. You'll see what's going on in a minute. I'm here with you all. I remember this tune. You know, this tune, I used this tune like when I made the Scorpion video. The Scorpion video when I did like a design tutorial and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a pretty relaxed tune. So just waiting for some more viewers, and then I'm gonna wait for an announcement on Twitter. So keep an eye out, keep an eye out. So get your Twitters ready. Yo, Solid Snake Cube. How's it going, Scott? You all good? You all good? Yeah, I'm streaming through my Mac this time. Not streaming through my PlayStation 4. The poverty setup. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, I can't stream gameplay and the Mac at the same time. So it's going to be one or the other. But I think this is probably the best way of doing it. Oh! How's it going, Rose? How you doing? Oh, man. It's like the whole party's going to be here. It's like celebrating my birthday, you know? My stream says PS4 broadcast, right? Let them think it's PS4, innit? Let them think it's PS4. Yo, 6 cents, how you doing? Let's see what's going on. Oh, guys, while the tweet's out, check the tweet, check the tweet. Check the tweet, guys, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to play you like a little video. Okay. Right, guys. I don't know whether you've seen the Twitter, but I'll be playing you a little announcement. So, might as well get it ready, guys. So, here we go. You guys ready? I'm just going to turn... You know what? I'm going to turn off my mic while this is on. Bear with me a second. Hi, I'm Shen, and I'm really happy to announce that I've been appointed to be design lead and content creator for UYU within the UK and EU division. I'm really excited about this opportunity to use my creative design skills and talent to push UYU and the FGC further within the mainstream. But I would also like to thoroughly thank my close friends and family who have supported me and put my name forward to UYU. It really does mean a lot. But not only that, I do want to say a huge thank you to the FGC community as a whole for believing in me and believing in my content. Your engagement really does make a huge difference. But not only that as well, I'll do my best by UYU and I'll do my best for the FGC, for the fighting game community, and I will not let you guys down. So I'll see you guys in future events, and I really do look forward to what the future holds. So you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Peace. And here we go, guys. That's the announcement. And yes, I am now a member of UYU. Let me just put myself back in colour. No, none of these. Don't like them. Oh, no. No, I don't like them. There we go. Got normal. Here we go. Hey, sup everyone. So, yeah, so the news is I am now part of UYU. I've signed on as a lead designer. So it is like a massive privilege to be part of UYU. It's like something I've been gunning for quite some time. You know, like I've been like a tournament organizer. I've been like a player as well. Been like, you know, a second tournament player. But now it's, you know, I'm now a lead designer for one of the biggest esports businesses out there, for Tekken, and this is a massive, massive opportunity for me, and I really can't wait to work with UYU in order to promote Tekken World Tour events as well. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, and yeah, I really want to thank all of you that has supported me, and I want to thank everyone that's also put my name forward to UYU as well. It really does mean a lot to me, and yeah, all I can say is I'm really excited over the opportunity and the future. So it hasn't quite sunk in yet that the name UIU is now stuck with me, because it's such a prestigious name, and then now it's I'm now a part of it. I looked up to these Korean players, I looked up to these content creators. I looked up to this whole organization. I really, really put them on on a pedestal. And then to be given this opportunity is mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. So I'm really, really happy to be part of UIU, and it's going to be awesome. But other than that, this is going to be a very different type of stream, because I'm not going to be playing Tekken today. I'm not going to be playing Tekken tonight even. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that I prepared for this announcement. So if you bear with me. So I prepared this little presentation. But you know what? Actually, I want to get some music going. Just to get some music going, just to relax me a little bit. Oh, I like that. Feeling quite sassy with this music, right? Okay, so you guys can see this, right? So, yep, as you all know now, I am part of UYU, design lead, part of the UK EU division. So, I'm going to be doing a presentation today. I know it's a bit weird, it's a presentation on a stream, but this is something totally different. So what I'm going to talk about is about me, about my accolades. I'm going to talk about my goals, my purpose, and the direction that I'm going to take UYU. And I'm going to also talk about some of the UYU projects that I'll be working on. So some other stuff I'll be talking about, events that I'll be attending, and not only that, I have a free giveaway for every single one of you, totally for free. Yes, a free giveaway. I think you'll like what I'm going to give away, so stay tuned. Anyways, who the beep is Shen? Probably a lot of people are thinking, who is Shen? What is he? What does he do? Anyways, a little bit about me. So I'm a UX UI designer for Booking.coms. I have over 12 years of design industry experience working with brands such as Airbnb, Very.co.uk. I worked with Sony, PlayStation, the Odeon, the Manchester Airport. I also worked with Warner Brothers with Mortal Kombat, Bandai Namco and Capcom. And some of you already know that I'm also a former owner of Manchester Battle Arena. I'm also a tournament organizer and also an experienced Tekken player. So you guys must have seen me around in the FGC for quite some time. And I'm a big problem solver. I love solving problems. So I'm going to give you a problem statement. Right, do any of you know how to create your own content? I'm surely a lot of you must struggle creating your own content, or you must be going to someone else. You might be wanting to pay someone to create your content for you. I'm sure that there are things that you want to improve on, whether it be improving your streams, improving your Twitter headers and stuff like that. But the thing is, you have to go to someone else, or you don't know how to create your content. And the worst thing is, do you know how to create content that is specifically to the gaming community that you're in? And I think that's an issue that we have. We sometimes take templates, we sometimes just download stuff, but we don't actually create quality content. And this is where I come in. So what are the solutions? So as a UIU member, a design lead, I'm going to start pushing new content out, which is basically about helping you guys create quality content. So I'll be giving people design tutorials on how to create your own stream overlays, your banners, Twitter headers, Facebook headers, you name it. We'll have that covered for you. We're also going to cover like portfolio and content assessment. So if you want a portfolio assessment on your design work, or whether you want something, you want some help with your FGC resume, you know, I can have a look at that for you. And I also can give you tips on how to improve on that. And not only that, I can also give you some industry advice and a bit of industry coaching. And also understanding your value. What makes you different to everyone else? What makes you different to all the other players? And what makes you different to the other content creators as well? And finally, I'll also be giving a lot of giveaways. I'll give you design templates that you guys can play with, that you guys can alter, you guys can edit, and you can also use them to, you know, to create your own content. I don't mind, you know, because at the end of the day, I want to see you guys create some awesome content, and I want to help you guys with that. So, do you want to create things like this? You know, like your Twitter banners and stuff like that. You know, I can help you do that. Or do you want to create more poster work or wallpapers? Or do you want to create something that is more UI related, you know, interfaces and something a bit more animated, or help you bring your work or content to life a little bit more? These are things that I can help you with as well. So, streaming content every Wednesday. So, because I'm doing this design content for you, it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop streaming. I will still continue streaming Tekken content every single Wednesday. So I'll still be continuing to run through this list. I'll still be continuing to run through my first to 10. So don't you worry, guys. I'm still playing Tekken, and no one's going to pull me away from Tekken. I still want to play at a competitive level. So, you know, hit me up for some games. If you want to like join in the first to 10 listing, let me know. Drop me a message. We'll get that arranged. Also, these are the upcoming design projects that I will be working on with UYU. So one of the first projects that we'll be working on is the Core A Gaming new gaming hub that's in Korea right now. So UYU are going to be launching their own dojo events, and I will be assisting with like the stream overlays, the graphics, the marketing material, social material. We're going to be promoting a lot of events in this venue, and we're going to be working closely with Core A Gaming to provide excellent regular tournament events for the Koreans. And you know what, definitely worth checking this place out. You know, definitely speak to Gerald, who owns this place. It's looking awesome. I really can't wait to go to Korea and visit this place myself. So yeah, we're gonna do rebrand Peacekeeper, which I believe is our regular dojo event. So we're gonna be looking into rebranding this and basically giving it a bit of a facelift and make this a better experience for our users. So at the moment, this is what it looks like, but I'm sure we can do a bit better. And not only that, we are launching an event. You know, I think it was a Masters event. A Challengers event, sorry, UYU Ultimate Taipei in Taiwan. So at the moment, we haven't really got like a definitive logo like all the other brands have. We're gonna change that, and I'm gonna help change that as well, which will be pretty awesome. It'll be an exciting project for me to work on. So watch this space for the new Ultimate Taipei you know, logo, and watch out for the marketing material that we're going to release on that. So definitely keep an eye on that event. And some of the events that I'm going to be attending, travel and events to the Tekken World Tour for 2020. So as we know, the 2020 World Tour has been revealed yesterday. So lots and lots of great events out there. So which are the ones that I'm going to be going to? So this is not a Tekken World Tour event, but I highly recommend to go down to Germany on the 11th and the 12th of April. They have an amazing tournament format that is really, really cool. Like, you play a round robin, and it's probably about 10 to 11 people that you play, and the top 4 of your group will get through. So you get plenty of games for your money. And also, Dama Germany is one of the best events that I've been to. It is so awesome. It's like a proper old school style event. And it's made for the players. Like Spag put it perfectly. It is made for the players. You get lots of casuals. It's in a great gaming venue, and not only that, you get so many games. You can get so many games out of this. So definitely worth checking Dama Germany out. I really can't wait to meet up with all my German friends there as well. Next event, Combo Breaker. So Combo Breaker is my first American tournament that I'll be attending, and this will be an opportunity for me to meet all my UYU team members as well, the content creators, the Korean players. I really can't wait to start meeting up with them and, like, you know, really get to know them on a personal level. But not only that, Combo Breaker apparently is where the cool kids go. Heard so many great things about it. I had a choice of going to Evo or Combo Breaker, but for some reason I decided to take other people's word for it and decide to go to Combo Breaker because I heard nothing but good things about it. And the thing is, it's ran by the Hado, and the Hado is the person that came up with the dojo format for the Tekken World Tour event, so the Tekken World Tour Finals. So he's someone that, you know, I really look up to, that I really respect in terms of what he's done for the Tekken World Tour, which is why I feel compelled to attend Combo Breaker. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. If not, then hopefully I'll see you at another event. And also, I cannot miss Birmingham versus Fighting 10. Now, this is an event that I tell everyone to go to. If they come to the UK, this is the event to go to. It is by far the best event in the UK. You know what? That is just my opinion. People may not agree, but that's my opinion. And I really think it is honestly that good. You know, and they always have the what do you call it? They always have the event at a place called Millennium Point. You get like a cinema experience as well. You know, you can watch the grand finals through a massive cinema screen. It is unbelievable. The venue's massive. The people are great. Great atmosphere. It's electric. It is seriously electric. And it's not, no pun intended, but definitely, if you guys want to go check out an event in the UK, then Versus Fighting is the one. Seriously, go check it out. No arguments. And finally, the next tournament that I'll be thinking of is going to the Grand Finals, the TWT Finals, December the 12th to the 13th in New Orleans. But I might be going to other events before that, but I'm definitely marking my calendar free for this event. It's an event that I do not want to miss. I missed the last TWT Finals in Thailand due to not having enough funds, and it's quite far out. But, you know, the fact that it's in the USA, you know, it gives me an opportunity to go see my UYU buddies and, you know, meet all my American friends. And I definitely want to check out the TWT Finals, so I'm marking my calendar down for that. If any of my UK friends are going, please let me know. We'll definitely try and get a whole group going together. It'll be awesome. And finally, the free giveaway that you've all been waiting for. So what I'm giving you guys is a Be Right Back screen. Yes, for your stream. Completely for free. All I'm going to do is I'm going to post this on Twitter. I'm going to post this probably on YouTube, where you can get the free Photoshop file, or if you want a flat file, whatever file format you want, we'll sort that out for you. But this is what the Be Right Back screen will look like. So this is what I created for you guys, completely for free, which you guys can change. You can change it or do what you want with it. So here it is. So there you go, guys. So at the moment, it's Kazuya. You can literally just swap him out and change it to a different character. And not only that, you can also change the background of it to blue or to red. You don't want purple, easy. You can just change the color. I've done the timing for you. I've done the transition for you. You can literally just change. You can remove the Shen logo if you wanted to and put your own logo in it. You can even change the message. You know, it's that easy. And, you know, you don't even need to do any of the hard work. All you need to do is just drag and drop, you know, a transparent image of your favorite character. Just replace Kazuya, change the text into something else, whether you want to say be right back, coming soon, or starting soon, or whatever you want. And then you can also remove the Shen logo and replace it with something else. And you know what? The animation's all done for you. It's completely for free. I'm not going to get anything out of it. All I want is to share this content with you to prove that, you know what? I want to give you guys some valuable content, and hopefully you guys might want to put this into good use. And if you want to put it into good use, make sure you send me a screenshot or send me like a sample of what it looks like. So yeah, please send me some of your stuff, and also get in contact with me. these are my channels, so make sure you follow me on Twitch at Shen_Gaming_UK, and also follow me on Twitter, because that's where I pretty much do a lot of my posting, a lot of my updates as well. And make sure you check out Astro Gaming, for like the equipment. They do some amazing headsets, amazing controllers, and not only that, I really do. I'm not the type of person to endorse products that I don't believe in, but I really do think Quamba do make amazing joysticks. And I personally use a Quamba Obsidian, so definitely use a Quamba Obsidian if you want to upgrade your joystick game. So that is my presentation, guys, and hopefully that is some good content for you to walk away from. So let's bring back to the cam. Bear with me. Desktop 1. Yo, how's it going? Alright, so I'm just gonna go through the images, and yeah, so guys, what do you think? Did you enjoy the presentation? Did you enjoy the content that I just distributed to you? If not, no harm in being honest. Just give me, that's what it's all about. I'm all about constructive criticism. So if the content wasn't relevant to you, fine, I'll make sure that I won't do that kind of content again, or I limit that kind of content. But by the way, like, the great thing is you get a giveaway. I'm giving you a giveaway, which is that Photoshop file where you can just replace your Be Right Back screen completely for free. And I've done all the transitions for you, so take it away, guys. Yeah. You know what? Oh, man. This is something that I had to tell you guys, right? Okay, so for real, right? Like, I really look forward to working closely with the EU members of UYU. I really look forward to working with Legendary Mihawk, because Legend Mihawk, he creates amazing content, in terms of like the staple combos and the tech that he comes up with. But what he struggles with is the design element of it, and this is where me and Legendary Mihawk can combine our content skills and create something really dynamic, really unique. So it's going to be amazing. Like, he's going to create he's going to do all the tech, all the combos and everything, all the character knowledge, and all I do is basically, I just make it look pretty, I suppose. Or I basically just make it more marketable, if you like, which is something that is great. Oh god, by the way, I look forward to working with Spag as well, because Spag is really been championing Pakistan Tekken, which is really, really good. He's done it off his own back, you know what I mean? Like, he actually came up with Taka Cup, and it became such a huge thing. It totally turned into like one of the biggest events. It's part of the TWT, and that's amazing, and I look forward to assisting Spag on helping promoting his events, and also creating marketing and design material for it as well. So definitely me and Spag are going to be a pretty good team. I think it'll be pretty awesome. And me and Rosa came up with a name for me and Spag. If we were like a duo, we have like a pretty cool name, right? So how can you combine Shen and Spag? So I'm not going to say out loud. What I'm going to do, I'm going to type it. Now that is a team name, and we're going to make t-shirts of that. Team Shag. Yeah, think about it. Team Shag. Shen and Spag equals Shag. Oh dear. Rose has come up with some really mad ideas. I tell you that now. It's mad. But guys, thank you so much for coming in. You know what I mean? Like, for tuning into my stream and looking into my content. This is something new to me. Like, I've never done this kind of stuff before, in front of a bigger audience. And I really look forward to playing competitively, but also at the same time, working for UYU to produce quality content, and become and start a movement. I really want to start a movement within the design industry, within the fighting game community, because I do feel like a lot of the designers within the FGC, there's loads of hidden talent there that is, a lot of their work is not seen. And I want to give them a platform just so they can show what they're made of. They can, you know, create something and, you know, let other communities see what they can do. And hopefully I can create that platform for them, you know, a platform for designers within the FGC. Now that would be something that I'd really be passionate about. I'll love that. And yes, here's a UYU shirt, Prince of whatever. And did you only just come in? And you just missed my announcement. Damn you. Man. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna leave the stream open for conversation, you know, like if there's any questions you guys want to ask me, if there's anything you want to know in terms of like, you know, you can ask me anything. You know, I have no secrets when it comes to, you know, my trade or my expertise. You know, I'm more than happy to talk you through the sponsorship process. I'm happy to talk you through how I got it. I'm happy to answer any of your questions or any worries that you have with me being in UYU or any content. So it's gonna be yeah. So please yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. So, first question is, are you definitely going to the World Finals? Yes, I am. I am definitely booking my my holidays for the World Tour Finals. Is something I'm really keen on. I am going to Combo Breaker, and I will be visiting the US quite a bit because, you know, I really want to create that relationship between the EU and the US within the two divisions of UYU, because I don't have that I don't really have that opportunity to travel out much for events, and, you know, being part of UYU is allowing me to do that. You know, like even if it's just from a back end point of view, where I'm helping out with an event or doing promotional work and stuff like that, I will still attend an event. I'll still attend competitively as well. And yes, World Tour Grand Finals is definitely on the cards. Definitely something I really want to do. So yes, SVD Designs. How you doing, bro? How you doing? And yes, it is. Yeah, the hard work paid off. It really did, you know. And to be honest with you, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to be part of UYU so soon, because I remembered I made the stream. I decided to stream like at the end of January because I guess like I really wanted to try out the content creator movement, you know. Like I've kind of done the whole tournament organizing thing, being a professional player or an esport player and stuff like that. And then I really thought I'd push hard with content, you know, and I reached Twitch affiliate quite quickly. I was really surprised by the amount of engagement I've got in terms of my content, you know. Like I really struggled to think of like, how do I combine my love of Tekken and my love of design into one thing, and this is how, you know, this is where I came up with the Twitch channel, where I do like a poster, like, hey, play me in a first to 10, you get a free poster, you get a free banner. You also you'll get like a winner's banner where you say, oh, I beat Shen in a first to 10, like in gold letters and stuff like that, you know, to sort of symbolize like the perfect symbol in the Tekken game. So I kind of wanted to give people like fun content to play with, something that they can put on their Twitter to be proud of, and I thought that was a great way to engage like more users, engage more people to come into my channel, and it worked out. And I think sponsors started to recognize the content I was releasing, and they paid an interest into what I was doing, and then it also brought a bit of limelight to my work, and here we are now. And I couldn't ask for a better start of the year, and yeah, I'm really pleased, by the way. Real question: do you think you could beat low high in your first to 10s? Yeah, I could beat low high. Yeah, easy. You know what? When I play a first to 10 with low high, I'm gonna call myself high low, because I'm gonna start. He's gonna be. Yeah, I'm going to call myself high-low because I like high-low strings, innit? You know what I mean? I like my 1-4s with Katarina, 1-3 with Miguel. So high-low is a very good name for me, I think. So yeah, watch out, low-high. I'm going to be signing in as high-low, and I'll be challenging you to first to 10. Yeah, with Cat for sure. Yo, Violent Noctis, how you doing, bro? How you doing? My little nephew. Yeah, mate, low high, yeah, he's free, I can beat him. Yeah, I can beat him, easy. No, no, man. Yeah, yeah, that's very true, SBD. You were right. You got to be consistent with with what you're doing. Like, it's. I know people are gonna ask me, how do you do this? How did you get UYU as a sponsor? All I can say is like, be consistent. With your content, and just keep going. I also do recommend trying to think of what makes you marketable. What value do you bring to community is also two things that I think people need to think about. Like, it's so easy to send a CV and say, hey, I want to be paid to travel, I want to be paid to go to these events, right? Everybody will be saying the same thing, everyone. And what you gotta recognize is, like, sponsors will have hundreds of CVs or hundreds of resumes that they get through, and people say the same thing every time. I want money to travel. I want money to, stay in hotels and compete at the highest level. But like, at the end of the day, you got to think to yourself, what value do you bring to the community, and what value do you bring to your sponsor as well? Because it's a two-way street. You got to think of it that way. Like, what do you bring to them, and also what can they bring for you? So that is the relationship that we built, myself and UYU. Like, they recognize my passion for the work that I do, and what I have is respect for this organization, for the love of Tekken, and the opportunities that they're giving me to work on big projects. I couldn't say no. So that relationship that we had, it was just, we just hit it off straight away. Yeah, I just knew that this is gonna be the one. I knew, like, this is my time, and I had to grab it with both hands, and I couldn't let it go. And I knew about all of this. I had to keep it quiet for 2 weeks, and it's been so hard. I really, really wanted to tell people, but here I am telling you guys all here now. So yeah. So any other questions, you guys? Numpty designer gets beat down after talking smack about Low-Hi. Hey, don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. I'm sick. I'm really sick. Yeah. Yeah, you have a design question. So what's the process when you design a poster, and has it changed from when you first started doing FGC stuff? My design process is, I don't think it's changed from how I do stuff from a while ago. I say my techniques have changed. Like, I learn new techniques, I learn new things. Like, oh, I learned this new effect, I'm definitely going to try apply some of this to to this certain poster. Oh, I'm going to try something different for for an event or something like that. It really depends. Like, I think for me, I like to draw on paper a lot. I like to write. I write down my ideas first, and before I jump onto the computer, I tend to sketch out what a layout should be. Like, okay, I think the subject should be here, I think the font should be there, logos should be here, sponsors should be here, and once I've got that overview of where things should be, because it's almost like building a jigsaw puzzle, right? Like, you have a load of pieces that you need to put together, and then, like, how do you make it all fit? So that's when I, like, take all those pieces and put it onto paper first. Like, it doesn't have to be neat. I just basically just get pen and paper, just draw it. I'm like, okay, I like this layout. So I do probably 3 to 4 layouts on paper, and then I take it to Photoshop, and I just emulate it on Photoshop. And and then sometimes you don't want the tool to design for you. You kind of want to, like, come up with your own ideas and not rely on effects too much, and maybe make it unique. And I think that's kind of what I do. What I mean? Like, I write down ideas and just kind of, like, emulate what I've drawn from paper onto the screen. That's how I normally do my UI work as well. Like, when it comes to UX and UI, I always draw the user flows first. I always make sure that I understand how something behaves, I understand how something moves, how something interacts, then I put it onto the screen. That's what I do. That's my process anyways. I don't know whether that process is quite similar to yours, SBD. And yeah, thank you very much for all of you tuning in, by the way. Like, I really, really appreciate it. So, and Ty Derez, who's the voice actress of Katarina, she's been such a pivotal supporter in my streams. She's, like, came to my streams, like, without fail, and always say, Shen, play Katarina, please play Katarina, please play my character. And I'm like, you know what? I will play Katarina for you, you know. And it's so humbling to have, you know, the voice actress of one of my favorite Tekken characters following me on Twitch, following me on Twitter, interacting with my content. It's, you know, I'm humbled by it, and you know, and we became really good friends out of it as well, you know. And I'm hoping that I get the same relationship, you know, with the UYU members, you know, because I don't want it just to be just a working relationship. I kind of want to, you know, build friendships as well. And then this is why I love being part of the FGC. Being part of the FGC is about, you know, for me, it's building connections and building value, you know. I mean, I know everyone's there to like learn to play the games and, you know, really want to be like the best or whatever and be really high level. But for me, that's part of it. That's only one aspect of being part of the FGC. My favorite part of being the FGC is the engagement of, you know, people that love the same game, the people that have a passion for the same thing. You know, that is what makes me, you know, like so passionate about the FGC. So it feels like it's one family. It really, really does. Yeah. And Walter Kirby, thank you so much. I feel privileged to be part of the UYU family. I really look forward to you know, extending out to the family and reaching out to the family, and hopefully, you know, we build an awesome working relationship. Really can't wait. So Tishumon, hey Tishumon, oh man, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Honestly, really thank you very much. I remembered meeting up with Tishumon. Like, he came to Manchester, didn't really know anyone, and then Pepper B2 Spicy said to Tishumon, mate, you need to meet up with this guy called Shen, and he will look after you. And I met up with Tishumon at the airport, and we literally just, it's almost like a mandate. Me and Tishumon went on a mandate at the Christmas markets. We literally just walked around Manchester. You know, we had a German sausage together. That sounded pretty wrong. Yeah, we had German sausages. We had like chocolate strawberries, chocolate bananas. Wow, this sounds really wrong. But man, that was a good night. That was a good night. We had drinks and everything. Like, that was a good night. You know, like I didn't know Tishumon that well at that time, but me and Tishumon became like really good friends from that day. You know, just by spending time together outside of the game. You know, oi, Roy, stop. Stop being dirty, you. My God, keep it clean. Keep my bloody stream clean, guys. My God. Prince of whatever. Super interested. I'm doing some Twitch stuff for me and some friends. My problem is that I lose focus on what I'm supposed to work on and start working on multiple places within my project. What's your advice on keeping focus? Well, I always prioritize like what has the highest priority. So it's learning how to prioritize. That's the main thing. Like, I will probably have about 3 to 4 projects in one go. Okay, and that happens a lot. That happens at work, that happens outside of work, or that happens in life as well, where you have lots of things going on, you have different priorities, right? The way I see things is like I work on things that have the most importance. So if something doesn't need to be done by tomorrow, or it doesn't need to be done by next month or something, then I put that as low priority. But other things that are really important, that needs to get out by next week, or something that's going to drive more engagement or more traffic to, you know, your Twitter or your Twitch, then I'll work on that, because I know that has the most benefit, rather than working on something else that doesn't have as much benefit, if you know what I mean. So I definitely recommend looking into your task and see which one has the highest amount of benefits and which one has the highest amount of engagement or priority. So do it by priority order. That's what I would do, and that way you don't lose focus. And also keep a diary. I can't stress enough that I like writing a lot. I have a journal. I write every day, you know, like I write my thoughts onto paper, like, and it's, you know, I don't like typing into apps. I like the idea of having a journal and you know, having a pen, putting pen to paper. It's something a bit more tangible, you know, and it's something I can always look back to. And I like my handwriting as well. So keep a journal as well, and to keep track of your work, but also write down your thoughts, write down your goals, write down what you want to achieve on that day, and then reflect back on that day. Did you achieve those goals? And did you manage to finish what you set yourself out to do? If you haven't, why haven't you? You know what I mean? Then start looking out into the challenges that are causing you to stop achieving your goals. So that's the way I see it. Hopefully that helps. And Walter Kirby, thank you so much for following me. I appreciate that, man. You like my dragon designs through my Twitter header? Thank you very much. Yes, it's because of this. It's part of my tattoo, you see. You know, I still got to finish the inside of my arm, but I'm really, really proud of this. Like, you know, I put a lot of thought into this, into my tattoo, and that is why, like, I changed my branding, you know, from standard Shen to, you know, tattoo Shen, and then this is why I started using this design into my headers, my my marketing material, because it's more unique. It's really personalized to me, to my taste, and I think that's what we all need to do, you know, like create content that is really unique to us, that you can like, and then people will instantly look at it and go, oh, that is Shen's work, or hey, that's Risky Look's work, that's Rose's work, you know. So it's all about being unique, and also it's all about bringing out your own individuality into the community. You know, what makes you valuable, what makes you engaging. Anyways, yeah, the Christmas market was awesome, Tishiman. It was, wasn't it? So I'm just going through my messages, and I'm just going through some of the questions. One more question. Naturally, as a creator, we have so many ideas and things that we want to do, and areas we want to tackle in design, illustration. What is your end goal? You know what? There's so many areas of design that I want to be in. Like my main area of design, I say, is usability, UX design, which is user experience design, UI design. That's become like my bread and butter now. But also, I will never ever forget my traditional graphic design skills, which is what I'm doing for UYU. But I'm bringing like my UX experience into UYU. So I feel graphic design has now become part of the UX process now. Like if you can do graphic design, then you can do UX. So I say UX is the main area of focus for me. But I dipped my hands in a lot of different areas of design, whether it be video, illustration, logo design and stuff like that. But UX and traditional graphic design, you know, they're the two things that I feel most strongly about. And I'm starting to get my head around video a lot more. But I say interaction design is probably like my biggest strength at the moment and my biggest focus. I was a Chinese guy vaping, you don't remember me, so what else have we got here? So, wow, somebody, what does that mean? I'm scum? Scum, oh wow. And yeah, you know, they're my thought processes, you know, so yeah, you naturally branch out to other areas, you know, like, I think SPD, I think UX is very multidisciplinary, which is why I love it so much, because you become like accustomed to understanding data, research, pain points, customer needs, user needs, and then you using all those factors, all that data to inform your design. This is why I love UX so much, because you're giving your designs reason, you're giving your designs a purpose, and it's basically designing with logic, you know. So that is why I gone for UX design, because it is a multidisciplinary you know, subject to take, and I recommend it. You know, I say if you're a graphic designer, you really want to take your graphic design to another level and understanding users, understanding pain points, then UX is the next step forward. I would say it's the next step up. And yes, Scarwork, thank you very much. Thank you for the kind message. Really means a lot to me. You know what, SBD, definitely. Hey, Legend Jenkins, how you doing, Tom? How you doing, bro? Oh, my camera's gone blurry. Yo. Is this gracing people with experience and tips just because I know a few young ones who love to hear these kinds of talks? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do. You know what? I think my content's going to change now that I'm part of UYU. I'm gonna start doing my first attends every Wednesday, and then if I don't have any like projects to work on, then I'll do another 30-10 on a Thursday. But I'm starting to take up Thursdays, and I really want to start doing more content like this on a Thursday. Talk about the business side of the FGC, or whether it be the design side of the FGC, and also help people in terms of helping them create their own content. Like if people want to understand how to speak to a sponsor, if people want to understand how to create a resume, how do I branch out, how do I market myself, how do I make myself more engaging, I'm all up for giving that advice to people if they so want it, because it takes a lot more than just being a good player, right? Because everyone is wanting to be high level. Like you probably can have about, let's say, I'm going to take Risky Look as an example, right? Like you probably have about 4 to 5 amazing Claudio players, but what makes them different? You know what I mean? Like if, the thing is, you got to understand what your unique selling point is. Like you're probably going to play the same character as a lot of other players, and who are just as good as you are, or even better. But what makes you a bit different to them? What makes you different? Like to me in UYU, right? I'm not going to stand up to the Korean players. I stand no chance. I got no chance against the Korean players. But the one thing that makes me different to them is my creative ability, and that is the one thing. Like I started to hone in on that. Like, okay, I'm just playing Tekken for fun, right? Tekken is a game I love playing for fun. I enjoy the competitive element to it, enjoy the the learning aspect to it as well. But the one thing that I'm really good at, that I know that I'm top tier at, is my ability to market myself, my ability to influence others, and my ability to bring value to people. And it's what I do for a living, and these are the kind of skills I really want to bring out to the FGC, help other people to get into my position, because I always believe you got to start somewhere, right? Like I didn't get spoon-fed this position at all. I'd taken some falls. I lost money. I'd taken some ups and downs to get to this place, and that's part of learning. And this is what I enjoy about being part of like the FGC, the part of a community. It's like it's understanding and learning. Learning is the biggest thing that I would say is the thing that people need to adopt. Like it's not always about winning. It's about learning and being unique, being different, and making yourself not marketable. I don't think marketable is the right word, but making yourself unique is the right word. You know what I mean? What makes you unique? What makes you stand out from other people? And what value you bring to other people within this community. Anyway, so let's have a look. Yes, Risky Look, I'll definitely cheer you on. SPD, definitely do more back-end work, man. Definitely do it. Legend Jenkins, give me advice against subs on Twitch without getting my tits out. Come on, man, keep it clean. All I can say is, like, just do better content, man. Just do better content. Rose says, I legit was thinking of doing the same for marketing like classes, but I really enjoy watching these things myself. You know what? I do as well. I mean, people may not know this about me, but I do a lot of presentations at work. I also enjoy going to TED Talks. I really do find, I read a lot. I read a lot about business. I read a lot about, design. I read a lot about, the latest trends and stuff like that. And, I find that stuff fascinating. How is that creating a movement? How is that influencing others into, into the people that we are now? You know what I mean? Like things change, things evolve over time. Like mobile phones, they evolve constantly. The way we behave, the way we do things is completely changing all the time. Like back in the day, like I didn't have a mobile phone to help me find, events and stuff like that. I had to go through like the dial-up, AOL dial-up to go on the internet and stuff like that. And, I didn't even have a mobile phone. I had a Google Maps or anything. I had to read an A to Z. You know what I mean? Just like things like that. It's the world's changing. It evolves all the time. And, and the important thing is like, don't be stuck in your old ways. It's if the FGC is evolving, we have to evolve with it. You know, times change all the time, and look at Tekken now. Tekken was like, you know, like a backdoor game. You know, it was like an add-on, you know, to Evo. It was like a side tournament. But look at it now. Look at the fact that Tekken has evolved itself into becoming an esports brand, an esports game. You know, and we're all changing towards it. We're gravitating towards it. And this is the kind of influence that we need for ourselves when it comes to like creating our own channels. You know, we need to understand how that works. What are they doing differently to for us to gravitate towards playing Tekken 7 opposed to Tekken Tag 2? Like, what's made it so big? You know, like if we start understanding the why, then we can start applying that to ourselves, you know, in terms of like how we project ourselves, you know, in front of our audiences, in front of our community. So, you know, I might be chatting gibberish, but you know, I'm into this kind of stuff. You know, I'm really psychological about this kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm just gonna go through questions. Web development is a career that I decided to go into, but hopefully in the future I can do FGC related websites through coding. Mate, just do it, man. Honestly, like sometimes it's good just to pick up a project and just do it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when I did MBA, I literally I earned no money off it, really. Like, there's no money to be gained. You know, I did it for the love of the community, and I created a website, did the whole branding, and, you know, it gave me a platform to play casuals. And also, you know, the fact that myself developing a team for NBA that we're able to be sponsored by Bandai Namco, Warner Brothers and Capcom to run these amazing events just for the love of design and the love of creating something from scratch. You know, it led to opportunities. So sometimes, you know, don't just think about the money. You know what I mean? Think about the opportunity. You know, what is the opportunity that I would get if I built something and I shown it to someone, like a sponsor, potential sponsor. You know, like if I were you, Water Kirby, I'll look at a potential sponsor and, like, I don't know, recode the homepage and say, look, this is what I came up with, and this is how you're gonna, you know, how your business is gonna do better with my new designed homepage, my new built homepage. This is gonna help your business. This is gonna help, you know, drive more traffic. This is gonna help you sell more product. You know, this is. I think doing something like that sometimes helps you win sponsors. It helps you win jobs as well. Like, you know, it proves that you are proactive. You are thinking one step ahead. You are not just saying you are good at something. You are proving to them that you are good at something. You know, and I think that's a great way to go about it. That's kind of like how I used to go about it. Like, I always take that extra step when it comes to, like, you know, interviews and stuff like that. Okay, so sorry, just reading any more questions. Shen, are you gonna try out Far Kumran when he's out? You know what? Yes, he's definitely a character that I am very, very keen to play. I'm really, really excited to play Far Kumran because I used to play Bruce, Tekken 5 DR. So, you know, I like Muay Thai. I love Muay Thai characters. So I definitely will pick up Far Kumran. He's like, I like strong, powerful characters. Like, look at Miguel. You know, he's a powerhouse. You know what I mean? And then I have Katarina. She's like a powerhouse too with the damage. You know what I mean? Like risk reward. And I have a feeling Far Kumran might have that similar style. But yeah, definitely going to be playing Far Kumran. And Rose, yes. Honestly, I do agree with you. You know, I love watching TED Talks. TED Talks is amazing. I learn a lot from TED Talks. I learn a lot from watching people, you know, talk about life experiences and, you know, like how to learn how to be productive and stuff like that. And also, guys, I know this is really weird, like, you know, me talking about this kind of stuff. And this is the first time I've ever spoke about, like, my outside interest of fighting games so openly. You know, like, this is something that I've never done before. But I don't know what you guys think, but I do read books like this a lot. You know, so emotional intelligence, self-awareness. I really found this book quite useful because I've fully become more self-aware of myself. You know, like, what do I want to gain out of life, and, you know, how do I know myself better? And understanding, like, what upsets me, what makes me happy. You know, is it okay to be upset? Is it okay to be happy about a certain thing? You know what I mean? This kind of, I really do recommend reading that. You become more self-aware of who you are as a person, as well as just a player. You can change, you can take, like, you can get a lot of lessons out of like mental awareness, self-awareness, and learning more about yourself, not just as a player, but also as a person. And yeah, definitely read books like that. And then I got another one like Power and Impact. And I read this book because I really wanted to learn how to influence others, how to inspire others. And I know I'm not going to be the best second player ever. I'm never going to be Evo champion because I don't have the time for it. I don't have the drive to be an Evo champion. I dream about it. Don't get me wrong. I go to sleep and think, oh, yeah, I'm an Evo champion. I just beat the crap out of JDCR, or beat the crap out of Knee. You know what I mean? Like, I dream, yeah, you know what? I dream about it. You know what I mean? I'm sure everyone does. Everyone does. Everyone dreams about being Evo champ. But realistically, I like to think of realistic goals. I like to think, what do I want to achieve and what kind of influence do I want on the FGC, rather than just how do I influence others other than be an Evo champion. Is there another way for me to bring value to the FGC without winning tournaments, without constantly playing the game? What can I do? And through reading this book, Power and Impact, I learned my unique skills, and I kind of forgot that I am a very good designer. I am really good at my craft, but I'm not using it enough in the FGC. I'm not using it in this community enough. I used to do it a lot when I was a tournament organizer, but I'm not making any use of it now because I'm too busy playing the game. But then that's when I realized, hang on a minute, I was a tournament organizer. I was a sponsored player for Rise Gaming. What can I do next? What can I do that can really drive value? And that is when, after reading this book, I want to be an influencer. I want to inspire others. And this is when I created, my Twitch channel. It's why I created the first to tens. It's why I created, my design, the design aspects of the first to tens, the banners, the posters, and then start rebranding myself, with the tattoo and stuff like that. And through that, I kind of realized what is unique about me. I finally understand what purpose I have in the FGC. And by speaking to UYU, I found what my purpose is, and that is to help assist brand events, help events, help sponsors market themselves better, help other people market themselves better, how to be the better, nurture the next generation. That is the right way to say it. Nurture people, help people become better versions of themselves. It doesn't have to be just the FGC, but as people, and that is when I became so, I don't know what, I think this is the term that people use, woke. I became woke to the whole thing. Like, I finally realized this is what I'm meant to do. This is my destiny. And it took me like 2 years to realize that. And this is the position that I'm in now. And, and there's no rush. There's no rush in to get into where you want to be. Take all the necessary steps that you need to. Like, people always say, oh, I fall all the time, I make mistakes and stuff like that. But here's something that my mum and dad taught me, right? My mum and dad said to me, like, don't see 99, if you fall 99 times, like, if you make 99 mistakes, don't see them as mistakes. See them as 99 steps to success. So if you fail 99 times, don't see it as 99 failures. See it as 99 steps to that point of success. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Like each step is like bringing you that step closer to where you want to be. Do you know what I mean? And that is like, for me, it was like through reading, through analyzing, through going to conferences, meeting up with people in the community, understanding people in the community, reaching out to people, and and playing the game. But not just playing the game, do it for the benefit of enjoyment, the benefit of helping someone learn, the benefit of me learning. There's so much more in the game of Tekken than just winning. And I think that's what people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that. And I think that's what I became woke to, you know, that Tekken has become more than just a game to me. It's become a lifestyle. It's become a platform for me to influence people, to inspire. And this is why I love Tekken so much, because it's giving me that platform. Hopefully that makes sense. So honestly, guys, you know, I really do recommend reading books like this. Really do recommend them. Another good one that you can get from W.H. Smith. I only got this for £5, but The Rules of Life, you know, it just gives you steps on lots of different things, you know what I mean? Like how to be consistent in life, how to not live in the future, how to not let the past affect your present, that kind of stuff. You know, don't dwell on the past, because if you keep letting the past affect the way you live your life now, then you're never going to move forward. You know what I mean? Life is about moving forward. Learn from the past, move forward. And that is like one of my biggest advice to people. Like, people always seem to remember bad things from the past. You know, sometimes it might be traumatic, I don't know, but sometimes it depends what it is. Let it go. Why let it weigh you down when you can become something so much more? Become so much more by looking to the future, looking to yourself, what goals you want to set yourself. You know, why set yourself limitations just because of something that's happened in the past? You know, fuck the past. You know what I mean? You're living in the present now. Move on and become a better version of yourself. Yes. Let's see. Fighting games and esports is more of a hobby to me. I'm sure it would be nice to win tournaments, but the important thing is to have fun, enjoy yourself. Totally agree, Walter Kirby. 100%. Nurture the next generation. And has there ever been a creative slump? If so, what did you do to get out of it? I'll tell you what, right? Yes, I have been in a creative slump before. Like, I have felt... I didn't feel motivated. And the only time I feel like I'm in a creative slump is when I feel like I'm doing work that serves no purpose. I'm doing work that I don't believe in. I'm doing work that has no value, you know? Like, that's when I feel like, you know what, I don't want to work on this anymore. This is not something I really want to work on. And this is somewhere that I used to work in. And I really didn't want to work on a particular project. I can't tell you what it is, but I didn't believe in it. I felt it's gonna affect more people than it would affect me. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want my name attached to a certain project that is going to affect a lot of people in a negative way. And that's when I felt that creative slump. That creative slump has like caused me to feel like, you know what? Am I cut out for this? Am I cut out to be a designer? Am I cut out for business? You know, and you know what? I stuck to my belief, like, I don't want to do this project. But by the end of it, I've got a job out of it, you know, because I stuck to work that I love doing, work that I feel that I'm most skilled at. I managed to get a job out of it. I managed to move on out of that creative slump. I did feel down because I couldn't work on that project because I didn't believe in it. But after realizing, look, that's just one project. It's a shit project that I don't believe in. But there are loads of other projects that I know I can add value to, that I know that will add value to many other people. And that is like how I get out of my creative slump. If I know it makes a difference, then I feel excited about it. I'm like, okay, cool, this is going to be awesome. You know, like, I'm going to be working on a lot of projects with UYU in terms of like promoting events. So just like you, SBD, you are working on Versus Fighting, right? I will be working on UYU Ultimate Taipei. And the fact is, I'm really excited about it because it's in China, and that is like my, you know, my heritage, you know, like my family were originally from Hong Kong and China, you know, and I'm really excited to be working on a project that's based in China, you know, and my work is going to be seen in the Tekken World Tour, you know, like my work isn't just going to be seen locally anymore now, it's going to be all over the place, and this is what excites me, you know, the challenge of creating world-class graphics is what excites me so much about Tekken. Like, the ability for me to promote an event and create world-class design, which is going to be surfaced in front of thousands and thousands and Tekken players tens of thousands. I don't know. Like, well, how many copies of Tekken has been sold? 5 million. You know what I mean? Like, my work could be potentially seen by 5 million people, and that bloody motivates me. Oh my god, I get so excited thinking about that. You know, like, you know, my work potentially being seen. You know, like, if it made one person just to go, wow, that is awesome. You know what I mean? I want to go to that event. That event looks exclusive. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like that. Well, that's me doing my job properly. You know what I mean? And I get satisfaction out of that. Gotta stick to your guns. Yeah, definitely. Mate, it's a really good project. I really look forward to you know, working on UYU projects. You know, working on Peacekeeper and Ultimate Taipei. You know, I've got 2 exciting projects lined up. So, guys, honestly, I can't wait to show you these projects. Like when I'm done with them. So the content that I'm going to be releasing isn't just first to tens. It's going to be design content, and I'm going to be showing you guys logos, marketing material that I'm doing for UYU. And you know what? Not only that, I really want to teach you guys how to do it as well. So you guys can do it for yourselves, for your own channels, for your own Twitch channels, for your Twitter, for your social feeds. You guys can create great content as well. You know, like, all you need is the willingness to learn, and if you do learn from it, you know, I will get excited by it. I would love to see other people doing the stuff that I do on a broader scale. Like, if my tutorials are making a difference and making you like design something, and you manage to create something that you're proud of, then that is awesome. You know what I mean? That excites me, and I really want to see that. I really want to be a part of that. That is something I really want to see. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's it from my side in terms of, you know, the design slump and the creativity, whatever. So, you know, I'm open for discussion on many things. You know what I mean. So, like, yeah, I read a lot. So, I do recommend reading. And one book I'm gonna show you. Actually, let me show you. So let's go down here. Oh, Stephen, I recommend this book, man. Honestly, it's called the Book of Ideas. Mate, it is such a great design book, man. Like, oh, if I can just fold it out like this. Like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, all the branding and stuff like that. You know, the t-shirts and designs. Look, even designs on, like, credit cards. This book is awesome. You know, stationery design, like logo design, brand awareness, logos. Yeah, you know what? I get a lot of ideas from this book. You know what I mean? I read a lot. What can I say? I'm a book nerd a lot. You know, as well as just being a gaming nerd, I'm also a book nerd. But yeah, honestly, you had that book? No way! Oh, mate, it's such a good book, innit? It's so good. Mate, such a good book. Oh, the pink one? Yes, I have. I have got the pink one, man. I have. This one, right? Is that the one? Is that the one? Hey, Daisy. By the way, guys, that's me doggo. That's Daisy. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. Yeah, that's the book, man. Awesome book. Well, guys, all I can say is thank you very much for engaging with my stream. I know it's very different to, you know, my usual streams of playing Tekken and stuff like that, but hopefully you learned more about me as a person. Hopefully, you know, like this kind of stuff. You look forward to seeing more of it. Do you guys want to see more of my design work, more of my creative content? Is this something that you guys are keen to see, or do you just want to see more Tekken gameplay? You know what I mean? Just like you guys tell me, you know, because at the end of the day, right? I'm not, you know, I'm also a content creator for UYU, so yeah. And You know what, SBD? I was speaking to Mark Denton as well. Mark Denton from 10 sorry. They're now, I think they're managing the TWT events. 10-0. You heard of 10-0, right? Mark Denton and Richard Denton. I was just messaging them guys and like, guys, congratulations on getting this gig. You know, for doing all the hosting for TWT, and then I told them about me being part of UYU, and they were so happy. They were like, oh my god, Ez, no way, what a time! Like, it's almost like it was destiny. It was almost like it was destiny. Like, our time is now. Like, all of a sudden I'm with UYU, and then Mark and Richard are now hosting the TWT. Through 10-0. It's just destiny, man. And SBD, look, versus fighting is getting bigger and bigger by the year. And you know what? How do you feel when you designed for versus fighting? Do you feel a sense of pride? Tell me, how do you feel when you design your posters, you design your work, and like you see so many people coming to your event? What is that feeling that you get? You know what I mean? Like, tell me. I want to know what goes through your head when you see people coming into your event. You designed all the posters, all the visuals and everything. What's that feeling, man? You tell me. Tell me, how do you feel about it? That pride, man. Yeah, sense of pride. And you know what? I am so happy to be giving this away. I'll show you. I'll show you guys again. What do you think, SBD? Hey, what do you think, guys? I thought I'd show you guys this thing again, like, completely for free. Guys, I'm not even charging you anything to do this. Like, you can change it to Claudio, you can change it to Nina, you can change it to a Street Fighter character if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Just move the character, change it to someone else, move the Shen logo, and then you've got an animated Be Right Back screen. Completely for free. And this is my gift to you guys for tuning in, for supporting all my work, and this is something that I want to give to you guys as a thank you. And you can change the color of the flames as well, and I'm gonna do a Photoshop video on how to do that. And all you guys need to do is download Photoshop, and it'll be dead easy to change. I'll change, and you'll be able to create your own content with it. Yeah. Oh, Ty Derez, thank you very much. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself. And once again, the voice of Katarina, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being such a good friend. For supporting my streams, for supporting my content. You've been absolutely awesome. You've been pivotal for my growth. I can't thank you enough. So, God bless and thank you. Yeah. Right, I don't even know what's going on Twitter right now. I've not even looked at my phone, but like, I don't know what's going on Twitter. I've not even looked at it yet. In terms of design work, exactly. SBD, I feel you, man. I feel you, because I remember versus fighting being so small. I remember it was a lot smaller than it was, and that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, right? Like, 10 years ago, this is when I first got into the Tekken scene. 2010. 2010 was when I first got into Tekken, right? And to see it grow within this decade has been an absolute privilege. Oh my god, what a privilege to see it grow. And what a privilege to see versus fighting, grow to the heights that it is right now. I've got nothing but respect for Electronic Dojo. You know what I mean? Even though Justin can be a bit of a knob sometimes. I'm joking, Justin. Me and him are bros. But, like, even though Justin can be a bit of a knob, I respect him. I have so much respect for Justin, for the work he puts out, and I have respect for all the staff of Electronic Dojo. So, you guys should give yourselves a round of applause for, for being, for supporting the UK community, for giving UK a major, like, it's you guys that are bringing world class Tekken to the UK. You should be proud of that. That is something that is to be proud of, and I'm proud for you. And honestly, versus Bayern's going to be awesome. Yeah, 10 years ago, unbelievable. Yeah. You know what? SBD is another designer I truly respect. You know, we'd be swapping tips and stuff like that, and yeah, like I have a lot of time for SBD, man. You know, I love his work. I love what he's doing with his children's books as well. You know, he's designed some books for children's and nurseries. I think it's based on is it black culture? Is that right? Like you're trying to you know, create a book of color that is you know, because like there's always like storybooks of you know, I don't want to racially discriminate, but you know, there's always storybooks of like, you know, the majority is of like white protagonist, right? And then but however, SBD decided to create a book that is of someone of color, you know, and it's something totally unique, and you know, I love the artwork for it. It's beautifully done, awesome work, you know. Yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, honestly, guys, I feel really relaxed. I was to be honest with you, I was really anxious. I was so anxious, like telling you guys about what's going on. Like I was like, what are these guys gonna think? What you know, are they gonna be mad, proud, or what? I don't know, but you know what? I was really proud, and I kind of wanted people to feel proud for me as well, and I really wanted to share it because I don't feel it was just me that helped me get this gig. It's, you know, down to you guys, that my friends, you know, the people that engage with me, you know, like it's all down to you guys as well. Which I'm really humbled by it. I really am. And thank you. Thank you, ISMV. I look forward to playing you next Wednesday, playing your Kuma. And Chloe Brown, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. And you know what? I see so much positivity in this chat right now. Like, you guys are talking about, you know, general interest. You're not just talking about the game. You're talking about other things. And I love this. I love this. You know, I love the fact that you guys are talking about, you know, things that you're doing outside of the FGC. And this is what makes me more compelled to reach out to people in the FGC, because I don't want to just know you as just a Tekken player. I want to know who you are. You know, like for example, SBD. I don't want to just know you as just some guy that just, you know, that just does the versus fighting event. You know, I want to know you. I want to know you as a designer. I want to know your thought processes. You know, your ideas, your creativity. I want to know how you got to this stage, how you got to where you are. You know, like I find stories like that really compelling, really interesting. You know, and ISMV. Yes, I look forward to playing you. You know, I don't know much about Kuma. I'm going to tell you that now. But I'm going to try and study the matchup when I get some time. But yeah, definitely got a lot of project work lined up. And I really look forward to getting stuck in with those projects. And yeah, oh, Scalone, how you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you. You can see the t-shirt, right? Yeah, UYU. Oh, you guys should have come at 8. This is when I released the video and everything. It is awesome. Just bear with me a second, guys. Yeah, just messaging a few people. Bear with me. And to make it official, right? You guys want to check something out? I finally got a UYU. That's me, guys. The illustration. UYU illustration. Let's try and get a focus on it, man. There you go. Look at that. That is sick. I finally got one of these. They done me one of these, man. Oh, I'm so proud of it. That is so awesome. Even got the tattoo. It's even got the tattoo on it. They look like me, yeah. I'm an anime character now. I'm an anime character. That is sick. And yes, it is chill hop. It is chill hop, man. It's a Spotify playlist. Let's see what I've got. What songs we got. Yeah, it's chilled beats, no lyrics. So yeah, it's pretty chilled. It's like I like listening to this type of music. It helps me think better, and yeah. Oh, SBD, did you see my deck before? Did you see my presentation deck? I don't know whether you missed my presentation before. How did you know, man? How did you know? Yo, did you see my presentation deck, SVD? Yeah, cool, cool. Glad you like it, man. Glad you like it. Like, yeah, that's a bit different, isn't it? Something different. You've been here since 8, you sick lad, man. You sick lad. Well, I'm just gonna check Twitter, like, because guys, I'm not seeing what's going on Twitter at the moment. Like, I'm hopefully it's blowing up. Let's have a look. Oh wow, here we go. Damn. Oh yeah, it's definitely blowing up. Holy shit. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna do some retweeting later, you know what I mean? Like, feel so honored. Oh man. We can use up to 2 characters, SMV. I'm gonna use Katarina and Miguel. Katarina and Miguel. Yeah. Okay guys, well I've got to has anyone got any more questions, or do anybody want to talk more? Because I'm gonna go check Twitter now. I'm gonna go like see what's going on, because there's so much happening right now, and you know, I appreciate you guys coming to my announcement, you know. But yeah, take care, SVD. So if you got any more questions, I say you ask them now before I go. DJ Boo, DJ Boo, DJ Boo. My boy DJ, man. Yeah, I love DJ Boo, man. He's like the tall dad. You know what I mean? Like when I stand next to him, like he looks like my dad. Yeah, I will do. I will check it out. I will check it out, Prince or whatever. Spirinik, thank you very much, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait to travel with you to Damn Germany. It's gonna be awesome. And Spirinik, you've been such an awesome friend, man. Honestly. You know what? Spirinik has been a really close friend of mine, and we've been training so much on Tekken together. We travelled to TWT 2018 together, and you know he really looks out for me, man. He really looks after me to make sure that I behave, make sure that I keep myself grounded and stuff like that. So Spirinik is a really good lad, really good lad. So SBD, I'd love to talk more, man. Definitely love to talk more. So take care of yourself. Good luck with versus fighting, and I'll see you there, bro. See you there. Right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here because I gotta catch up with all my tweets because my phone is blowing up right now. Once again, thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys coming into the stream, just having a chat with me, and just understanding what my thought processes, what I do, and how I'm gonna be working for UYU. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Once again, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much, guys. Love you all. Love you all. Love you all. And check out, make sure you check out Twitter. I'm going to post this Be Right Back screen very, very soon. So make sure you check that out. Anyways, guys, take it easy, guys. Thank you.